That kind of deal. So we just want to go to Hershville. To the administration building, to be more accurate. Bum bum bum. Where is the administration building? I think it's this way. Yeah, we're not going to be getting into any battles, so we don't really need to form a party or anything. To the administration building. Dude, we want to talk to this dude. Bureaucrat. All ships that were destined for Estries were rerouted to this port once the rebel army claimed that region. I have my hands completely full processing all the cargo receipts. And I certainly no time to spend chatting with kids like you. So he'll kind of blow you off, like, whatever, dude. I'm busy, please excuse yourselves. Alright. So now we need to head to, back to HQ and go to the bar. You know, the bar. The bar. Not the tag team. Can we get out this way? I'm not sure if we can. I don't recall. No, you can't. Okay, yeah. It's weird you can warp there, but you can't leave from there. You gotta leave by ship, so that's kind of irritating, but that's how it is, man. You just gotta go with it. I think you will be able to leave here from that exit a little later. After some certain plot points, and I think we gotta go over that way. Dun dun dun. Yes, I do. Doesn't matter. I just want to go. Sarah's okay. Fine. That's fine with me. All right. Bum bum bum. And this character is missable, so you want to get him as soon as you can. Because once you get to a certain point in the game, he can no longer join you. So, yeah. Dum bum bum. Well, I guess that wasn't our last boat ride. This is, maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Just sailing by the prison, no big deal. Bum bum. Yeah, it takes a lot longer to get around by boat in this country because of the way the Fatus River is in like little canals instead of like a big thing that you can just go through across. You gotta kind of take the little paths, which makes getting around a slower process, but that's how it is. That's also why they don't really let you control. Oh. Control the boat. Alright, so we want to go to the bar, which is over this way, I believe, isn't it? No, it's not there. I think we gotta go in here a little bit. I think it's in like the northwest of the lowest floor, lowest level thing. I think we want to go up here and then go down the stairs up this way. Bum, 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 bum. This is where we want to go. There we go. Tavern, alright. And we should see a scene. Here we go. It's Log just hanging out here. Hey, this ain't bad, eh, darling? This here is some real fine wine. I guess she's the bartender? I don't know. Well, except this wine came from Kanakon. Ooh. Goods from Kanakon are all routed through Hershville. How did you end up getting some? I've always wanted to go to Kanakon, you know? Well, I just happened to find it. I also heard that you chanced to get your hands on medicine from Nagaria and stumbled upon shields from Zalat. I want to go to both those places, too. You'd better not be up to any funny business, you hear? No, not at all, darling. My hands are clean, I swear. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing at all. Alright, that's great. Well, gotta skedaddle. Love you, darling. Hey, stop! Oh, he's up to something, for sure. Something is definitely up with him. Definitely. Alright. Bum bum bum. Now we want to go back to Hershville, with Log not in your party. Thing that sucks is each time then you have to ride the boat back, which is pretty annoying. But at least you can warp there. Oh, you want to make sure Log's not in your party. Back to Hershville, the land of chocolate. Hershville, Pennsylvania. Alright. And you want to enter a house near the armor shop. Right here, I do believe. Maybe not this one. It's one of them. So this one? Yeah, it's this one. Alright, it's all here. Thanks again, old bud. Oh, it's that dude from the administration building. Ah, no need to thank me. Not like it's coming out of my pocket. Yep, Log is definitely up to something here. Bureaucrat, question mark. Who are you? Uh-oh. You're busted, man. Oh, that there's just the prince. Don't go spookifying me like that, old bud. The prince? The real deal? You betcha, Prince Fraser, real as he's gonna get. Interesting. You know, if word got out, he'd never get out of this place alive. Oh, the prince don't let details like that bother him. Death? Pfft, who cares? What's going on here? Just some black market transactions. Clearly this guy's not on the up and up. Prince, this here's an old pal of mine. His name's Haleth. Excuse me. He went and became a Godwin yes man, but he ain't changed a bit. He's taken them shipping receipts and given a little excess cargo to me. But I take it he's not exactly loyal to Godwin. If I weren't so corrupt, the Loyalist army wouldn't have access to vital foreign commodities. No doubt. Thanks? Aw, Prince, you ain't gotta thank him for it. It's not as if I'm providing the commodities to you out of the goodness of my heart. It's just that I've got a little friendly wager going back with a friend over the outcome of the Civil War. My money's on you guys, so I'm just doing my part to ensure I get paid off in the end. Yep, self-serving, of course. Of course, a few black market items aren't likely to make much of a difference, but I've got to try, right? How'd you find another Godwin guy to go along with your bet anyway? Are you kidding? Not like it was hard. And it's not like we've pledged loyalty to the Godwins. If the Godwins lose, every last official will be kissing the prince's ass the next day. That's how we work. Well, I'd better be going. I can't have any suspicions aroused over my absence, can I? And I gotta take the loot on back to Sarah's castle. Alright, Prince, I'm gonna go on ahead. Don't go getting yourself caught. Goodbye, then. Alrighty, then. Now we need to wait. You know, waste some time. You know, do some side quests, mini games, whatever. Whatever you want to do. So for now, we'll just head back to the castle and, because I think you have to waste some time. Although, I'll see if it triggers now, but I don't think it does. I went the wrong way, of course. But after you waste some time, then you want to head back to the administration building, and there should be an NPC where Haleth usually is, but I don't think it happens yet. I think we're gonna have to waste some time first. Yeah, see. Oh. Ah, if it isn't the boy from the other day. If you keep running around dressed up as the leader of the rebel army, sooner or later you'll be arrested. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we want to go ahead and waste some time. So we'll go back to the castle and, you know, do some stuff. You know, do some investigations and look at the newspaper and whatever. Of course, we gotta take another boat ride, but them's the breaks. Of course, you could... Well, I don't know if you want to advance the plot. It might be okay, but just to be safe, I probably wouldn't. Because you may end up missing out on Haleth. Because, like I said, once you get to a certain point in the plot, then you can't recruit him anymore. So, that's not what we want. He's just one of those complicated characters, those time-sensitive characters, that you need to recruit as soon as possible. Like a lot of others. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. What's going on here? You can check out what's going on with all these people now. We've been so busy for so long, I actually feel a little deflated right now. That's too bad. Beavers can actually understand the speech of dragon horses. Something I'd only expect a dragon rider to do. That's interesting. Well, I suppose dragon riders aren't actually able to talk to dragon horses, but they do share a strong bond. But if beavers can talk to them, does that mean that those noises the dragon horses make are actual words? Maybe. It's Flail! Gronk? And Lance, Grink? Not sure if they have a co-op attack, maybe? I don't remember. We finally beat Armus. That takes care of the foreign threat, but the Godwins are still up to no good. We shall fight at your side until the traitors are brought to justice. There you go. Man, that dragon cavalry sure is cool. It still makes me mad that girls can't join. I can steer a boat, Steering a dragon horse shouldn't be too different. I would say it's probably quite a bit different, but you never know. Prince, Stormfist is next, isn't it? I bet it's coming up, but first we gotta go to Yashuna. Yeah, after you go to Stormfist, I think that's the point where you can't recruit Haleth anymore, just for the record. This was the Dragon Cavalry's fault. We're going to try as hard as we can to make up for it, no matter what it takes. That's good to know. How's it going? I deeply regret letting that demon Kilderic slip through our fingers. He must be brought to justice, therefore I suggest we infiltrate Stormfist. But it cannot be denied that attacking Solfalina immediately may well be the proper course of action. Indeed, if successful, such a maneuver would end this conflict with the greatest of haste. Yeah, oddly enough, I don't think Craig is a battle character, which is kind of weird. Kind of like how in Suikoden 2, like Ridley and Gilbert aren't battle characters. Even though they should be, they're just not. Grink? I guess Craig's dragon horse doesn't really have a name or anything for some reason. Just doesn't. I guess just not important. I don't think we got any like items that we need to give to anyone. Though because we took the Durat path, we didn't get any of those paintings from the Mountain Corps soldiers to drop, but that's okay. They probably weren't anything that great anyway, so not really a big deal. Whoa, 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 watch it, dude. I think this is what we want. Durat and Sable recaptured. The Prince's forces have recaptured Durat and Sable in two separate spectacular military triumphs. After the valiant defense of Sarah's castle, the Prince dispatched units to pursue the fleeing enemy. The main force of the Godwin army holed themselves up in Durat, where they were defeated. Meanwhile, the Armist's Southern Mountain Corps fled to Sable, where they were intercepted by the Prince's forces and repelled. With those two victories, the Loyalist army has succeeded in regaining the territory originally lost in the shocking Armist invasion. The Dawn Times has confirmed that General Bahram Luger, commander of the Godwin Navy, and General Jidan Guisu of the Armist Southern Mountain Corps both perished during those post-recent skirmishes. Yeah. Prince defeats General Luger. Just after the Loyalist army succeeded in liberating Durat, the main force of the Godwin army attempted to flee the area by ship. The Godwin forces were quickly surrounded by Raft Fleet, and it seemed the Godwins would be routed right then and there. In order to create a weak point in the Loyalist army's lines, General Bahram Luger brazenly began hand-to-hand combat with the Prince's forces. However, His Royal Highness managed to defeat General Luger, preventing an enemy breach. Unfortunately, though, the Dawn Times must acknowledge that General Luger did achieve his goal to some extent, as Queen's Knight Kilderic, General Novum, and other enemy forces managed to escape Durat safely. They are believed to have headed towards Stormfist, the Godwin faction's stronghold. Portrait of the enemy, Bahram Luger. General Bahram Luger, commander of the Godwin Navy, risked everything with a desperate offensive aimed at buying time for the other Godwin units to escape Durat. In the end, he wound up going down with his flagship, the Kulsasper. It is well known that Luger was once the assistant of Admiral Raja, who was also then the commander of the Navy, but it's believed that, being of noble birth, Luger at first felt resentful about having to work under Admiral Raja, the daughter of a fisherman. However, Luger also had an open mind and soon recognized the Admiral's abilities. He devoted himself to his duties as her faithful assistant. I almost wanted to say servant for some reason, I don't know why. And the two developed a student-master relationship. Luger's help was invaluable during the Armist invasion 8 years ago. Had he not allied himself with the Godwin faction, he would have remained an important asset to Falena. He had so much talent, but he had to go and do things his way in the end, Admiral Raja said. It really was an honor to train him, though. Alright, well. think we already did this one. I believe so. Alright. So we can do an investigation. Bum bum bum. Let's see what's going on. How you doing? What have you learned about Miss Cathari? Cathari is a mysterious woman, supposedly from the northern continent. So far, here's what we know. She's met Lucretia, and she carries a rare weapon called a gun. Yeah, we kind of already knew all that. Maybe you can tell us something new? Something we don't know? Geez, next you're gonna tell us she wears a cape. Oh boy. How's it going? I'm sure the time to tell you about my past will come someday. Until then, all I can do is ask you to trust me. Yeah. Alright. Let's go to... Let's go to the shops. We can, you know... Well, first we can form our... Well, we don't really need to form a party yet, but, you know. We can sell off some nonsense. Because we have more money now. We can sell some of these stupid scrolls that we really have no use for. Night Orb I don't really care about. We'll keep the Cyclone Orb. I don't like the Magical Orb, we can just sell that. Same with that. We can put those in storage, I guess, in case we need them for something. Ooh, Venom Orb. Sell off some of these Unicorn Orbs. Oh, we have a bunch of. Rage Sword Orb, I don't really even like those. Oh, we do have a Resurrection Orb we could give to someone, I guess. That's kind of nice. Bum, 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 bum. I don't think we have anything to appraise, do we? Nah. Pot of Failure in storage. Speaking of storage, we can put some of that stuff in storage. Some of those runes and stuff that we don't really need. Well, that we don't really need right now. Because I may end up putting them on somebody. God damn it, you screwed me over, man. Okay. See if there are any rune pieces we can put together. Doesn't look like it. No, okay. Well, that gave us a lot of room, so that's definitely nice. Guess we'll check out the comment box. Hey, we can talk to Georgie boy. Both Stormfist and Soulfulena are finally within our grasp. Should we crush Stormfist first, or concentrate on Soulfulena? Both choices have good points and bad points. I don't know, if we go to Soulfulena first, then Stormfist can attack us from behind, and that's not good. So, I don't know. The Star Rune from Levi. It's related to the Night Rune, but like the Dawn Rune, there's only one in the world. I wonder why she has it. No. Barum from Raja. For better or for worse, he's a rigid man. I can't count the number of times I told him to be more flexible. That strategy of his was pretty drastic. I'd hate it if he died. Ah, what a troublesome student. Human men from Erda. Two or three of them once approached me with their stinking breath and wicked intentions. What were they thinking? We're incompatible races. Don't they understand that? Or are they truly that foolish? I don't agree with that, but, you know. Beavers from Haswar. Which one do you like, Frasier? I think maroon is the softest and most cuddly. Alright. Chisato from Toma. I'm sorry, Prince. I was the one that put Chisato's letter in this box. I didn't know it was for one of her shows. I hope Chisato's not mad at me. The wife from Log. You probably won't believe it till you see it, but the wife can drink anybody under the table. Kanakanians even. She knows her liquor, too. She's real picky about flavors and brands and all. And she's like a born for bartending then, I guess. The martial arts trainer from Erda. He refuses to tell me how he entered our forest. How can you associate with men like him? Geez, Erda's being pretty vocal all of a sudden. That girl who likes mechanical things from Volga. Why did she call me Lelkar number 2? What does that even mean? Please tell her to come explain. I don't know. I don't think anyone can explain the things she does. Alrighty then. So now let's see if enough time has passed. Otherwise, we'll just have to, you know, do other things. But that should be enough time, hopefully. You'll be able to tell because there should be an NPC where Haleth normally is. Ba 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 ba. Yes, there we go. What is it? Oh, Haleth. It was discovered that he was sympathizing with the rebel army, but he fled just before capture. I wonder where he is now. Well. Now we want to go back to our headquarters, so yes, we gotta take one more boat ride. Possibly the last one in the game. I keep saying that, but, you know. It could be true this time. You don't know. One more boat ride. Kind of wish you could just use the blinking mirror from, you know, the city, but you can't do that, so. And we want to go back to the tavern, where we saw that scene with Log. Bum 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 bum. Do-do-do-do-do. Hey, Drat, what's up? Just hanging out, watching Jeopardy? That's cool. Bum bum ba-da-dum, bum bum. And if you're wondering, yes, the game is almost over. I mean, we still definitely got some stuff to go. There's still at least one major battle left. And at least one more dungeon. At least two that I can think of, really. But, yeah. Like I said from the very beginning, this is a very long game. So, especially if you do everything, recruit everybody, do every side quest, you know, it's probably one of the longest games out there, really. Definitely one of the longest PS2 games, no doubt. Alright. So we want to head back down to the tavern. Bum bum. Hey Log, what's up? What's up, man? Going back down to the tavern. 'Cause we're total lushes. It's what we do. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. We don't really need to form a party for the next plot thing because there's not really going to be any battles, so it's not really needed. I mean, you can if you want, but you know, doesn't really matter. Kind of a waste of time, really. And there's Haleth just hanging out in our tavern for whatever reason. Hey, Prince, nice pad you got here. This idiot goofed up and had to fly the coop. He ain't got nowhere to stay, so I told him to stay here. You know, because you totally have the authority to do that. Sorry for not asking if it was okay, Prince. Yeah, well... Don't worry. Why not just join us? That doesn't sound half bad. After all, I was betting on you, so why not go all the way, eh? And you could use someone with my connections. Okay. So we get Haleth. Dun dun dun. Well, I guess I'll have to look around and see if there are any jobs for someone with my certain skill set. But if I can get some gambling going, I won't need to worry about a job. Oh boy. And what if you can't? You're gonna go bankrupt? Heh. Somehow I don't think I'll have to worry about that. Excuse me. So that takes care of that nonsense. I'm not really sure where he ends up going, but we'll worry about that another time. Because we need to head to Yashuna Village next. But first we can get the next, you know, thing. Investigation thing. Should be ready to go, I would say. There it is. Well, what else you learn? I'm guessing not much. She owns a rare rune called the Godspeed rune, which makes her insanely fast. Between that and the gun, she's a killer, because you never see her till she shoots you dead. Some people call her the Invisible Howl. Alright, well... Kinda knew about the rune, but alright. Okay... Bum 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 bum